Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and
here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
he's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
In motion now is White. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Open man is Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now give on the ground.
Ball carried by number 20.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. First down the way to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion now is White. Throwing now from the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Has a touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. He'll get this one out to his fullback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And caught left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Open man is Davis. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance for the score. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way. for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it, and his guys extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. On comes the punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff look him over during the break. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes...
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys move out to a 21-3 advantage. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bijan Robinson with a touchdown run. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. Tight end on the move left. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To the air once more is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Up the middle they go. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a short pickup there, only up to about the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In motion now is White. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Drive will start on the ground, and some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He runs with it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now this team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
At the 46-yard line.
In motion now is White. Throwing now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Tight end going in motion here. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA. Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And that touchdown probably... Any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This team's offense about ready to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Makes somebody move early up front. They send the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Has a touchdown. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The PAT, up and good. And his guys will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
In motion now is White. They'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he will fight his way to the end zone for the score. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Next to score, our home team 42, visitors 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That'll be batted down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds. No return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. First and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A huge play there on the screen pass. 52 yards. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Checking it down, this one is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Throwing again is McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
It is good. Next to score, our home team 42, visitors 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They'll come up here 1st and 10. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.